All right.
Our sweet potatoes don't look good.
Oh, no.
So these sweet potatoes, some of them are okay. They were just leftovers from the year before. We just threw them in the ground. You know, didn't make slips or anything. Ooh, I'm a little out of breath. All right, so we didn't get great sweet potatoes and we didn't do them early enough. All right, this is cat food. So I bought these baskets thinking this would be the way to store our Sunchokes. And they basically, oh goodness, they've shriveled up even more since I looked at them. So they basically have shriveled up. And they're soft, and they have, you know, so they hadn't done very well. I didn't use them through the winter. Yeah, they're all kind of moldy. So I'm going to have to compost all these. And so in this cool room, this is a cool room. It does get probably right at 30, 32 degrees in here in the winter. We try to keep it a little warmer. Hey, I know, Miss Lupe. So all of these have pretty much shriveled up. So come here, sweet girl. Come on. Come on. Good in there. I think this was Sunchokes too. Yep. So these were full and they've all shriveled up. So we will leave these in the ground next time. We definitely won't put them in these baskets. So I thought that would be the way to keep them, but it is not. Now this, I think, was our ginger, and it's kind of shriveled up too. Let me see if all of it has. Yeah, most of it is shriveled up. And I didn't know it shouldn't get below about 55. And it gets below 55 in here for sure. So most of this, and it smells a little musty. Now there's some, you know, that's not so bad.
Yeah, that was
deeper
better.
down, yeah. But that one, nope, it's moldy. So I have to go through all
Oh,
this.
yeah, it smells musty
Yeah,
for sure.
it smells all musty. So these were not dry enough. We probably should have definitely aged them, or anyway, this was not the way to keep them. So anyway, so I learned the hard way. This is not how you want to do it.
Did you make stuff with the ginger, or was it hard to remember when it wasn't like in
Yes.
your
This
forefront of your mind?
Right. This was up here in the cool room, and I kept forgetting about it, you know, to use it. So that was the other thing. You know, we have two different locations. This is a barn where we live. Tim mostly comes and goes in here, and this wasn't his project. So, and I love ginger. If it's right in front of me, buddy, I'll make ginger tea every day. And it wasn't. And I didn't think to come and get it. You know, I was always busy and different things. So next year, I will probably get all my ginger out of the ground. There's different ways. You can put it in sand. You can do a few different things with it. But they said it's better to keep it inside. So that's what I'm going to do. And however I need to store it, I'm going to try to practice and store it the right way. So this didn't do so well, but at least we've learned. And next year we'll keep all the Sunchokes in the ground. They're going to come back up. We just made a video on that. And then we'll compost all this.
Because this room is not heated at all,
No.
right? It's right near the outside.
Right.
And
So we call it the cool room because it typically never freezes in here unless it's super cold for several days. Because it's right off the back of our, you know, the regular house. So, so we keep a lot in here, but we did, even if we know it's going to get really cold in here, we have thermometers, we move everything inside. Mm-hmm. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we moved these inside, but that didn't help because it still gets too cold in here for the ginger. And that obviously is not the way to store Sunchokes. They just, you know, they're moist, I guess, and it just kind of, they get all moldy. You know, so even with the straw, it wasn't quite the right way. So we will definitely improve our way of doing our ginger.